Hello students and welcome back to Intelligent Institute of Education. My name is Mohammad Fahim Akhtar. Let's start Python tutorial series. In that today I will like you to give you the concept of filter function. So before starting, let me tell you the general meaning of filter. The general meaning of filter is that to remove unwanted substances from, like while we are making a tea. So in that we can put ginger and cardamom, and while we are going to pour a tea into a cup, so we can use tea strainer, and in that it will be out like ginger and cardamom. Same thing, we are going to use air filter for pure air, water filter for pure water, isn't it? So today I would like you to give you the concept of filter function with lambda and without lambda. So already I have given the lecture on lambda function. Please watch that my lecture so easily you can understand. So once again, before starting this filter function, I will give you the concept of lambda function. So lambda, it means that this is called anonymous function. And while we are going to use for short time, like we have group of data, and in the data, like we are going to find out, we have to collect like even numbers. Okay, so we can apply some condition and we can collect the even number. Even though in a classroom there are many students, okay, and in we are looking for that whose marks is 90 plus, also we can set a plus. So we have to collect such type of students. Again, we have to use the concept of filter, and it will filter out the data and we will collect the a plus students. Again, I will like you to give the concept of, for example, another example, in a company there are many workers working, and in that we will collect whose salary is more than 50,000. Okay, so there also we'll apply some condition and we will collect whose salary is more than 50,000. The concept is that here also we will try to implement complex examples, but now this is the beginner's stage, so I'll give you the simple example. The concept is that now we are here for learning purpose, beginner mode, so try to learn the concept. Well, concept will be clear, then we can apply in a programming language, in a complex also. Is clear? So let me share you the PowerPoint presentation somewhat I have prepared so you can understand somewhat more. Fine. Let me maximize this. So today I'm here to discuss with you filter, map, and reduce with lambda function. Actually, already we have studied this lambda function, but lambda function where we are going to apply. So we'll apply in filter, reduce, and map, isn't it? So let me explain one by one so we can understand it. Is this clear? Basically, filter and lambda often we are going to use together in a program, but different purposes. So basically, what is the purpose of filter function in programming language? Isn't it? The first purpose is that we are going to use in data science to clean the data, like non-values, empty strings. Okay, so with the help of filter, while we can filter out the data, so it will be out like non-values, empty strings. So data will be clean. So this all we are going to use in a group of data. We can say list, tuples, or set, isn't it? And the syntax will be filter, and here we are going to use function. So now this function we can create explicitly without lambda, and while we can use lambda function, this is the facility we will avail this function, this facility. So no need we have to create explicitly, implicitly. That's go with the help of lambda we can use, and we can iterate data one by one from a list or tuple or set, isn't it? So this all I will show you in practical. Even though now also I would like to tell you, when condition will be the met, whatever the condition we are going to apply, this condition is going to met. Okay, so result will get in the form of true or else false, isn't it? So let me go for next. Like here in data science, we have a data 1, none, 2, and empty string 3, 0, and hello. Okay. So in this, now I'm going to filter out this data, clean the data, isn't it? With the help of filter function. So unwanted data will be removed and output will be 1, 2, 3, and hello. Also, I'll give you some example to collect the eligible whose age is equal to 18 and more than that, then collect the age group. They will be eligible to cast the vote. This also I will apply in a programming Jupyter notebook and I will show you. And also, while we have to extract each and every element from the list, so with the help of list, automatically we'll get it. And this also I will show you here how with the help of next function, we can take one element from a list, isn't it? The concept is basically we have to understand it. Okay. Now filter, we can use a lambda function. It means that no need we have to create explicitly any function. Now in this program, we don't have any explicitly function. With the help of this lambda, this behaves as a function, and this is the condition, and this is the data. We got here eligible 20, 18, 34, and 23, isn't it? Okay. This all I will show you in practical. Here also I have given an example with the help of next, taking one data from that list. Now, second function we have, that is called map function. Basically, what is the work and what is the purpose of this map function? Basically, this is going to apply every element, every number in a list. Okay, like in this, we want to calculate some calculations, like element is there in a list, and in that we want to perform some operations. Every number we want to some multiply, we want to some double it. So every element, each transform each item in the form of iterable, it will iterate from that list. Element was one by one. This also I will show you in practical, like we have function here, map function. Okay. And in this we are applying here function, means without lambda, with lambda. So without lambda, that is called explicitly, we have to create one function. Okay. And while we can use lambda, then implicitly, no need we have to create any function. Automatically, we'll get the result. Okay. So this here, see, this is the example data set. In this, I am using here map with the lambda function. It means implicitly, we are not creating any function. And each element I am squaring just. Okay. So like 1 square will be 1, 2 square will be 4, and 3 square will be 9, and so on. This all I will show you in practical, so you can understand. Now third function we have, that is a reduce function. Okay. Basically, name itself, you know that this will be the reduce. What it will reduce? In a cumulative data, like a group of data at a time. Like we want here summation, or we want to multiply, or we want to concatenate from the string. So we'll apply this reduce, and it will sum all element in a list at a time, cumulative way. Okay. So this all I will show you in practical, so you can understand it. Is clear? Let's see here one example, like we have created a function add, In this, I am returning here x plus y, adding this all element, it will add 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 6, 6 plus 4, 10, and 10 plus 5, 15. Reduce a function, add, we are calling this function, and number is group of number here. And result is 15. So this all will show in practical way. Fine. Now still you have any doubt in basically in theoretical way, so and I will show you in practical, so please write in comment section, and if you understood, so share this concept with your friends, and still haven't subscribed, so please subscribe my channel and share with your friends. So we will meet in the next video. Now I am going to take you in a practical session so you can understand. Is it clear? So now I'm going to explain first filter. Okay. So basically filter, we have first function. Okay. And that we are passing here data. So this is the basically syntax of filter. Fine. So here I am creating one function like is vote. Some candidates are eligible to cast the vote. In that I am passing here age. Fine. And I am returning here return whose age is greater than equal to 18. Fine. And age underscore group, I want to keep here like in a list. We have 18 and we have 20, we have 17, we have 19, and we have 22, and we have 36, isn't it? And now we can pass here filter function. So filter and function I have created here is vote, okay? And this data I have to pass is group, and this print. Before printing, let me store this, okay? So here we can write eligible. So this all it will store eligible, and let me print here eligible, and execute this program. So yes, there is no any error. It's printed, but this we want in the form of list. So while you can use here list, okay? So all it will print at a time. But before using list, I want to use here next function. So it will iterate from a list one by one element so we can understand. And after understanding this, I will use here list, will get at a time. Okay. Now here, next. So next and execute this. You got here C 18. Isn't it? 18. Fine. Now, because this is a small data set, so final result will be 18, 20, 19, 22, and 36. 3 and one more, let me enter here 16. Okay, 16. So here 1, 2, and we can say 3, 4, 5 result. Okay, so if I'm going to write here 5 times next one by one, so next answer will be 20. Execute this, you got 20. Again print here one next element. I am iterating from the list, so it will print here 19. After 19 we'll get here 22. Okay, you got here 22. After that we'll get here 36. So you will ask why you are writing here one by one. Because now we are at beginner stage. So I want to explain. So first, beginner purpose. After concept will be clear, I will the master. Okay. So here one more. So now see all data we have extracted from the list. Fine. And again, I'm going to use next. So it will throw exception error. It be why we already all data we have collected from a list. So again, why I'm writing this? Let's execute and check it here. So you got to see stop iteration. Don't apply. Don't take it the data. Why? The all data you have collected. So here I would like to give one example. This data already we are able to see because very small data is clear. Now we have huge data, for example, in a village, and we are collecting a sample. How many candidates are eligible to cast a vote? So we don't know that how many people is there. So we cannot extract with the help of next one element. So for that, we have to apply list here, list list, and at a time we'll get it all data, isn't it? Now I am going to delete this all, remove. And even though I'm going to remove the next, isn't it? Now execute all data at a time, we will get it. Not required to extract each element with the help of next function from the list. Not required. If you know, now you are the intermediate level. Now beginner level is finished. So use. You got at a time here in the form of list, isn't it? Okay, fine. So now here again, I would like to give one example, like a bulk of data, for example, number of group, okay? And I'm passing a list, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. In this, I have to find out the even number. Fine. So we can use even, okay? And now here, collect or filter, even filter, the filter function. And now function is that, again, we can use our function here, function, and now data. So data we have here ngrp is clear. Now I have to print here even filter, okay? And function we have to create. So this we are making without, that is called without lambda, okay? So we have to create here def, and I'm going to create one function like is even, and in this I am passing any number, okay, any number, and let me write intent and return that number divisible, that your mode 2, output will be 0, okay? And this group, this function we are going to call here, let me change the name of the function, is even, run this, okay? So name of the function is even, we are using the condition number, mode 2 will be 0, number we are passing this, and run this, okay? So basically we got here no any error, fine. So we'll use here list. Now I don't want to use any next. Already we got in first program the concept of next, okay? So now directly we'll collect with the help of list, fine. So we collected here from this group 2, 4, and 6, 8, and 10. Let me denote here, see 2, we collect here 4, we collect here 6, 8, and 10. Is this clear? Any doubt? So we got it. Your concept is clear now. So write in comment section, okay. So I will satisfy. Okay, fine. Is it? Now, let me take one cell, and there are many examples. Depending on you, you make it more than one till you have to become master. You should know that. So practice a lot. Okay. So now here again, now I'm going to use the concept of map. Fine. Map function. So let me write here heading and this run it. Okay. So here also, first of all, let me write the syntax of this. So what is the syntax? You can use map. Basically, map is a function. In this also, we can pass explicitly one function and data, isn't it? Now here, we have to use map. Now function is this function and we can pass here any data. Fine. Now what you see, you pass a data like, okay, pass here data. And in data, we have here like 1, 2, 3. I'm giving here a small example. Try to understand it here. 5, and comma here 10, isn't it? So what you have to do, we have to do here in this, the concept is that the concept we have to function. So let me create here one function def, and the function name is, we can give here map and underscore f. Map function I'm going to apply, and here I'm going to apply here any number. Okay. Fine. And here I want to make intent, and here I'm going to return. Basically, this is the explicitly I'm creating a function, and every number like I'm multiplying with 2, every number. Okay. And is the data, this data and function. So function name is map underscore f, and this I have to store like collect map data, map. Okay. And print it, print collect map. Okay. And data is, and data we have, that is called data is a data, same name given. Just execute. See here, name of the function is map. So this function I have created explicitly for you, because you have to understand. It's clear. And I have given here n, and every number I am going to multiply here by 2, and this data like number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and this map is a function. In this explicitly map f, we are going to call this map f. I'm going to call here, and this data, okay, this data we have written this data, and this I'm going to print here, collect map. This no need to print, only this result. Okay. So let me remove this. Now we'll run this. Okay, let's check. We got this here, no any error. Fine. So this we can pass into a list and check the result. So again, I don't want to it with the help of next. I don't want to take all. Okay, see here. First number is 1 multiplied by 2. We got here 2. Second, 2 2 ja 4, 3 2 ja 6, and 5 2 ja 10, 10 20. Fine. So this is explicitly. Now I'm going to apply, that is called a lambda function. Fine. Lambda function. Let me delete this. Okay. And let me write here lambda, and pass any number n. Same here n, I'm going to multiply this 2. Okay. And I'm going to remove this 2, because unnecessary. Why we have to create here any explicitly, isn't it? So now these are data, and with the help left, everything is same, but now the concept is that I'm going to use a lambda function. So this is the facility we have. So we should avail this facility, isn't it? Fine. So execute this. You got here the same result. 1 multiplied 2, 2 multiplied 2, 4, 3 multiplied to 6, and this. Is this clear now? So this map we have used with the lambda function. Now this concept is clear. Please write in comment section. Okay. Is this clear? So I will be happy. The process is going good. Now I will give again. There are many examples. Try to apply map function. Basically the concept, see, group of data. So here no need we have to make separate. So each element of that map, this is applying multiply by 2 and you got here result, isn't it? Fine. So now I'm going to apply a reduce, the concept of reduce. I'm going to heading and okay, and this run it. Fine. So first of all, let me write the syntax of reduce. The syntax of reduce is that write the reduce function. In this reduce function, again we have to create one explicitly the concept. Okay, it's in the function, and here you have to use the data. Fine. Now a group of data. Fine. Same here, reduce. So group of data like grp data, group of data, I'm going to create a list. In this data, I'm going to create like 10, 20, 30, and 40. I have this group of data. And in this, I'm going to use a reduce function. Reduce, okay? So reduce also we have here function. So let me create a function first. So def and function name is I'm going to give redfun, fun. In this I am passing a number, okay? And now in this reduce also we can sum all in the form of cumulative data, all data we want to sum, and also like concatenate in a string also we can use. And also there are many functions we can apply. Let me do first this all numbers I want to add, okay? So m into n, two arguments I am going to pass, m into n, and in this intended I'm going to return this value. What if I'm going to add basically m plus n? So it will add all like 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus 30, 60, 60 plus 40, 100. Okay. So now here function, let me call this function red fun. Okay. Red fun. So red and fun and data grp underscore data. And same I am going to, again we have to store this. Okay. We have to store. So reduce, we can say result. Fine. And let me copy this. We can save that time and we can print it now. Print and this output. Fine. Check again if any error or everything. Here created function. This function basically is going to call here red fun. Okay. This is going to return every element. 10 plus 20, 30. 30 plus 30, 60. 60 plus 40, 100. Result will be 100. And this grp data we are going to take it from this, okay? And this reduce result is printing here. Fine. Let execute this. See, we got here reduce is not defined. Yes, yes, yes. Here what we have to do, basically we have to from one func tools from that module. In that module we have to import a reduce. So func tools, function tools also we can say func tools, and import what? Reduce. This function we are going to import from functools. So inshallah, now you will get it the result. Let me execute. Here see, reduce is not defined. Okay, run this. You got here see 100, isn't it? So basically functools is a module. From that module we have to import here reduce. Is it correct? One more thing, let me remove this first. Let me delete this all clean. So here, this function, we are going to call. But unnecessary, why we have to call? Already we have lambda function, so we'll apply here lambda function, isn't it? Lambda function. So now I'm going to remove this, or better copy this. In this copy, and I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to call lambda. Lambda, lambda here m comma n and m plus n. Okay, and everything will be same. This group data is now here group data, and in place of function lambda, this already implicitly, no need you have to create any function outside. Okay, explicitly finished. And two arguments we are passing here m and n, and we are going to add this m and n, this each element, and everything will be same. Fine. Okay, let me remove this, execute this. We got here see 100, isn't it? So now without wasting, I will tell you one thing. Please now go ahead with all examples and try to do more practice, and still we are going to face any problem. So please write in comment section, and still haven't subscribed my channel, so try to subscribe, and if you have subscribed, so subscribe with other devices and share my concept with your friends, so it will be good. And inshallah we'll meet you in next lecture. So see you.